Hello to all the beautiful Sagittarians out there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all well. So today we will be doing a reading on how do they feel about you. What is their perspective on this? What are their intentions? What are they going to do about it? So the focus will be on their energy. I won't be drawing any guidance for you in this reading. So whether it has to do with someone you've recently met and you are interested and super curious to know how they're feeling about you, whether it's a situationship and they're just not shifting gears and taking it to the next level, or maybe something's happening or happened with someone that you are in a relationship with and it's throwing things off, you know, you're now concerned about where they stand. Well, I hope that I can draw some I'm hoping that this reading will resonate for you today. Okay, let's jump into it, Sagittarius, and see who this reading is for. Who am I connecting with? How do they feel about the Sagittarians that I'm connecting with today? How do they feel about Sagittarius? Chaos and conflict. All right, let's pull out one more card. Tick tock. All right. Chaos and conflict. You know, sorry, I was just looking at the card. They're showing a very different side of themselves to you right now, Sagittarius, aren't they? I feel that the mask is off and their true intentions are shining through. Now, the thing is, I'm getting the impression that, you know, perhaps they were waiting for the right time, for when it felt right to expose themselves. It does feel like they've exposed something. It does feel like they've been holding something in. They've been keeping something from you. Some of you may have been dating or some of you may be dating someone that perhaps had a child that they did not tell you about. Perhaps they are they're at the end of a relationship, but things aren't quite final. This is the type of energy that I'm getting. I'm feeling that the person you're connecting with, Sagittarius, has really caused things to be, for you to be really thrown off. You know, everything was going great. Everything seems to have been going great, and then all of a sudden you were totally blindsided. And what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing multiples of 3. So maybe the number 3 means something to you. Maybe you're seeing the number 3 a lot recently. I would recommend that you look it up and see what the spiritual meaning is. You can look up angel numbers, numerology, all that kind of stuff. Look it up and have a look and see what the different meanings are for the number 3 or multiples of 3, because there might be a message there that really hits home for you and gives you the clarity that you need when it comes to this situation. But overall, this is all about the spiritual plane. It's not about the material world. It's not about the practical plane, let's say. It's all about the dreams and desires and the higher frequencies, right? This is like divinely guided type of energy. It's the divine before it manifests into your practical plane. And I feel that this was definitely the right time for this to come to the surface. There is something here that you need to work through, I feel, Sagittarius, when it comes to this person. All right, let's have a look and see. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see, what is this about? what is this about? How do they feel about Sagittarius? So they felt like their time was running out. That's what it is. I feel they either felt that they were going to get caught out and they wanted to get ahead of the game and they wanted to open up about this. And the only reason I guess someone would do that is because they're interested in keeping you around. They're interested in making sure that whatever is uncovered doesn't cause a massive rift. So they really owned up to something. Yeah, it's a challenging time for them. It's really that they're feeling really challenged by this. They were considering withdrawing completely and just not saying anything. I feel like there was an element of potentially ghosting, only because there is guilt involved, I would say. But let's draw out a couple more cards and see what this is about. So yeah, challenging times. They feel that perhaps if they come clean now, that they can win the war, maybe not the fight with you today, but they can potentially save this. So they really do have positive intentions as so far as, let's say, wanting to continue to have you in their life. It has to do with something that's coming to an end. They were definitely juggling something. You know, the Ten of Wands is about, you know, a new beginning. For me, the tens are about a new beginning. Completion for me personally is a number 9, and whatever was done is done, energetically speaking. And then we see the remnants of that in our practical plane, the physical aspect of closure, of moving on, of release. All of that comes after the completion. So I feel that something was finished for them, but things hadn't kind of been finalized. And I feel that it has to do with papers. I feel like it has to do with, it has to do with signing something off, because I'm looking at these papers here up in flames. So they were definitely juggling something that you weren't aware of. Now, this can have to do with a third party. This can have to do, though, with their own personal endeavors. Maybe they were involved in something within the court system that took a lot of their energy. It was a long-winded journey. It was very challenging for them. It really impacted them and it affected their relationships. Perhaps they lost a lot financially. Perhaps they lost respect to some degree. And so they're trying to work through that emotional upheaval in their life and the ups and downs that come with that. Yeah. And you know, they're not in a very good place. They're not feeling great about the whole situation. So interestingly enough, Sagittarius, their feelings, this reading is, how do they feel about you? The truth is that they are so involved or so consumed by their own feelings about what they've done or what they're going through, that it's very hard for them to extend that empathy towards you. There is one thing that's for sure, though. They don't want to lose you, and they know that if they don't come clean about what they've experienced or what they're going through, they are going to definitely lose you, and that's not what they want. And like I said, if it doesn't have to do with a third party, it just has to do about something that they're experiencing, but it is a matter of being upfront as to whether or not you would accept something like this in their life. But it's heavily weighing on their mind. I feel that they are, they may have these bouts of anxiety and depression. They cannot shake off the feelings that were associated with this situation, and rising above this has been really, really difficult. So let's pull a couple more cards. I really want to see how this person actually feels about Sagittarius though. Like, what are they going to do? We know that they've made, we know that they were keeping something from you. We know that they don't want to lose you. But where to from here? You know, Sagittarius, this person is really just wants to let their hair down. You know, they feel that with you, this doesn't make it right, but because they weren't talking about what was going on in their life, or they were keeping it, it almost felt like the moments that they spent with you, they were free from that. They were free from this experience, whatever this experience is. For those of you that this resonates with, you'll know. So they felt that they were really free from that. They were able to have fun, be in the moment with you, enjoy your company. I feel, Sagittarius, like all Sagittarians, you know, you really made it count in the moment. You really brought the fun and the excitement and the adventure to, you know, this relationship, situationship, or whatever it is. And with you, they were able to just breathe a deep sigh of relief, to just be able to enjoy their life without being judged, without being asked, without being weighed down. That doesn't mean that what they've done, keeping something from you, is okay. They do feel that they've been deceitful. You know, make no mistake. They do feel that they should have come clean. They know this. They're very, very clear on that. They felt that the odds were really against them. They really did. They didn't feel that if they were upfront and honest with you from the get-go, that you would accept them in their life. There is an element of they did something that was quite underhanded. So they really they truly believe that they were going to be judged by you, just like they are being judged by everybody else every day. And it's almost like there is this feeling of they're carrying this stigma around with them. They don't feel that they deserve the magnitude of this. They don't deserve how the impact it's had on every single aspect of their life. Perhaps whatever they did, it was, you know, it was kind of like they definitely didn't think it through. They definitely didn't think through the impact it would have on their life, on their relationships, their existing relationships, and the relationships to come. And there is this great sense of loss. Like, they already feel that they've lost you, but they're feeling really hopeful. They're hoping that they can, you know, that you will see the opportunity. You give them the opportunity. You will give them the opportunity to show you differently. But at the heart of their, in their heart, they believe that they've already lost you. And this is what's causing them so much more anxiety. So they're going to, you know, they're thinking, well, I'm going to lose Sagittarius. They're going to find out. I'm going to come clean, knowing that if I don't come clean, the risk of them, leaving me is a lot higher than the risk of them hopefully staying if I come clean and I explain myself. So we've got someone here that's going through something very challenging in their life. They've made some decisions they're not particularly proud of. I feel that they are being judged to some degree by everybody around them, and whether that be within the court system or within their own community, there is this element of being shut out of a community because of their actions, whether that be on the broader scale or whether that be within their own circle. So Sagittarius, has this conversation taken place? Comment below, let me know. I'd love to know. Has this have you had do you have a feeling that that they're keeping something from you? If that's the case, they will come clean. It's on the way. Or have they come clean, and are you now in the process of making a decision as to whether or not you want to stick around? And you're here today trying to figure out what their real intentions are at the heart of this, so that you can hopefully get some insight and make a decision from there. So let's have a look and see. I might just pull out a card from Spirit to see which way is Spirit guiding you when it comes to this situation. I will pull one card, I will. And guys, I do take personal readings. If you're interested, you can book one through the website. I've popped the link in the description box below. Also, offer heaps of goodies other than tarot. Soul Embers is a holistic practice. So check the website out, and if there's anything that you are really interested in and want to know more about, you can reach out for a free discovery session with me. I'd love to connect. So yeah. All right, let's have a look and see what Spirit's message is to Sagittarius. What's Spirit's message to Sagittarius on this person and on this situation? What does Sagittarius need to know? We know that you were supposed to find this out. Just, this is the right timing for it. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Okay, Sagittarius, take the message as it resonates, if it resonates, okay? But I will elaborate on what I'm feeling energetically with this reading and this message for you. It will be very hard for you to appreciate what's been dished out to you. I feel the Sagittarians that are here today and that I'm connecting with are going to be like, what the actual F? What the actual F? Like, am I a beacon for attracting certain scenarios, let's say? There is an opportunity here for you to look at the common denominators, to look at a common theme, to look at a conversation, a word. Is something repeating itself over and over again? Pay attention, because this is an opportunity for you to work on that, to grow and find the love that you're actually looking for. This person has definitely come to you to highlight this. It's not going to be something that you are going to learn from feeling positively about. In fact, you're going to feel again let down, and you're going to kind of like throw your hands up in the air when it comes to your love life. But Sagittarius, pay attention. Another thing I want to highlight is that this card is the number 33. The number 33 holds of great significance. So I really do recommend you look that up. This is a time for exploration. It is a time for you to take control. The vibration of 3 can also have to do with those feelings of heartbreak and loneliness and betrayal. But on the other side, it also has to do with teamwork, planning ahead, being competent, It is about friendship as well and community. So I feel that with the number 3, both on its positive, on the positive polarity and on the challenging polarity, there is a need on the negative. Let's say on the challenging polarity, the lesson here would be to explore and look for those common themes, so that you can learn from that, right? From that repeating feeling, even that heartbreak or loneliness, and then taking the positive vibration of the 3 towards connecting with your community, connecting with your friends, working together with those that you trust and that believe in you and you believe in them, to overcome or break that cycle, Sagittarius. That's what it's about. Do not shut yourself off, and from the people that really do want to be in your life and can help you with this. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm seeing 3s everywhere. 3s are just popping up left, right, and center, So yeah, like I said, comment below. I'm really curious to know about this. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Sagittarius.